Bad Intentions Boxing, joined by Jake Goodwin. Jake, fantastic to have you with us once again. How are you keeping, buddy?
Yeah, thank you, Brett. Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you very much, mate. So obviously we've had a conversation beforehand. It sounds like you've had a bit of a good news and something very different this week. Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I've had a very good weekend and saved it for you, exclusive for this interview. Professional debut, September the 12th in Bolton. Finally making it happen. Now the crowds are back. I can get out there. The date's penciled. I've got the tickets. It's all confirmed after, let me think, maybe 17, 18 months out of the ring, my last amateur fight. Now making a professional debut. It's something I've been dreaming of since being this big, 33 kilos.
Yeah, I think the difficult question to ask is that you've been staying for a long time, but you've been signed to another company. What do you think the emphasis on, or what's the rationale and the reason as why you wasn't matched and why you still haven't made your pro debut yet?
I'm just going to go from what I've been told, and no crowds. There's been no crowds. Everything's been slow in British boxing, which is understandable. But the reason I've changed, and I've changed to Steve Wood at VIP Boxing, is because it's my career and I need to do what I believe is right for me, and this is at this time the right choice for me and right path for me.
Obviously join with somebody like Steve Wood over at VIP Boxing, well respected, well connected. That has to only benefit your career, surely, in that. Have you sat down and spoke with Steve and actually looked at, okay, so we're starting now, pro debut, where does it go from here and how far potentially can Jake Goodwin go? Yeah,
we've got a plan, and the plan is to go all the way to the top. That's how far Jake Goodwin can go. But the plan, what we've spoke about so far, is that's wrapped up at the minute. We're not going to let that out. But for now, we're just going to go with professional debut, September the 12th at Bolton.
I think you're somebody that's had, a prestige amateur career.
Yeah, so I ended up having 53 amateur fights. I won 2 senior university national titles at 2 different weights, middleweight and welterweight. I won 2 Yorkshire challenge belts as a senior, again welterweight, middleweight. Made it to the national quarters, semi-finals numerous times, and represented Yorkshire numerous occasions. Been in the ring with a lot of top people as an amateur myself, sparring pros. That's how I knew the pro life was for me, and when I made that decision to start transitioning, I was already comfy. There was a lot to work on coming from the amateurs, slowing things down, working on the different style. But for me, it was something that I was really looking forward to, and did it at the right time. I've just turned 23 now, so I'm at the right age for kick-starting it off with a brilliant start.
Yeah, I think that's important, obviously, there to mention with everything that you've said as well. You're somebody, who's got an exemplary amateur record looking at that. You've also come through, and you're not sparring nobodies either.
No.
I think everybody, and again, we'll mention it around within this area, there's a wealth of talent, pool of success, and lots of people have made it all of the way to the top. Surely that's something, you guys can only benefit from.
Well, I'm quite a calm person. I'm very relaxed, sometimes maybe too relaxed. And too nice, but once I step through the ropes, I'm a different person. I'm different out the ring to what I am in the ring, and I'm not going to go in there and be a million miles an hour and be stupid. I'm going to go in, I'm going to showcase my talent, show people what I'm about, and perform to my best.
In terms of that, and you've just mentioned that there, you've obviously studied your boxing, you obviously watch a lot of your own boxing.
Yeah.
Is there someone potentially that you look up to, or somebody that you'd like to follow in the footsteps of?
There's a lot of boxers out there that are great talents right now, and even past talents. But turning that question around, how I would like to see things going is the next generation looking up and being, I want to be like Jake Goodwin. That's ultimately what I want.
Now, where is Jake Goodwin going to be in 24 months' time?
So yeah, the ultimate goal is that world title. As you've just mentioned there, everybody says that is where I want to see, but you've got to look at a realistic point of view. You've got to take it them steps at a time. You're not just going to go straight from 4-rounder to that. So my personal goal, where I want to be, what I've set myself and told myself, is in 3 years' time, be at maybe that British title level, fighting for a British title. And that is a belt I have dreamt about having since being a kid. Not only just the the debut, but that British title it's a sexy belt. Everyone will agree. You know, I want one of them around me one day.
Your final words, what are you going to say?
I'm going to say, watch out for me. Check the social medias, Instagram, Jake_Goodwin_boxing, Facebook and Twitter at JGoodwin98. I'm a very adaptable fighter, exciting at that, natural counter puncher, naturally strong, heavy-handed, so I bring a lot of excitement to the table. Also just want to say a massive thank you to my team, my coaches, Wayne Woods, my sponsors, Crozier Jones Accounting at Doncaster, Holly Rowley Sports Massage in West Yorkshire, and big one, Darren New at DNEL Events and Logistics. Anyone watching got anything, any sort of events or logistics they want dealing with, get at DNEL Events.
Jake Goodwin, pleasure as always.
Thank you.